Hey there, in this video I'm going to share with you Jim Kwik's 8 R's to help you memorize words. Imagine if you could memorize a speech, a sales script, or your lines in a play word for word. In this presentation I'm going to use the sun list, which is one of Jim Kwik's methods, and I've created images using basic association with a logical association between two things with the sun list. So the tip here is turn it into a picture. If you don't give your brain the stimulus it needs, it will seek it elsewhere in the form of distraction. Our mobile phones. So easy. So the thing is, entertain your brain. Keep it active, and I'm going to do that with you here using the sun list. So here's a quick recap of the sun list. Sun, there is only one. Socks, 2 feet or a pair of socks. Traffic lights, 3 lights on a traffic light. Car, 4 wheels on a car. Star, 5 points to a star. 6 cans to a pack of soda. 7 colours of the rainbow. And 8 octopus legs. And the reason why we've only gone up to 8 on the sun list is because I'm going to share with you Jim's 8 R's that will help you to memorize things like wedding speeches, sales scripts, poems. Are you ready? 1. Reading. Read it. Read what you need to memorize. It sounds obvious, but just read it. And a brain hack here for reading is the fact that if you use a visual pacer, i.e. your finger, you will increase your reading speed by 25 to 50%. 25 to 50%. Why is that? Because your eyes are attracted to motion. And if you have a heightened focus, you're more likely to remember what you're reading. Number 1 on the list is reading. Number 2, reflect. Reflect on the meaning of the words. Feel the emotion of the words that you read. So when you're actually reading your script or whatever it is that you're reading, feel those emotions. Reflect on them. Number 3, writing with a silent W. By handwriting your notes, studies show you're more likely to remember 40% word for word. So write them down. Just write them down. Number 4, role-playing. Rehearse it with someone, as we will always learn our words much better if we have someone to work with. So if you've got 2 people to work with, you're going to remember your lines better. A bit of role play never hurt anyone. 5, reform. So change how you express your words. Either change the volume, the tonality of your words, or use an accent, because the brain loves novelty and it loves new information. So maybe when you're rehearsing your script, do it in the voice of Mickey Mouse. Number 6, ration. The average attention span is no more than 20 to 30 minutes. So learning in bite-sized chunks, taking regular breaks will enable you to benefit from primacy and recency, which are 2 of the 9 memory principles. We'll recap on those in just a sec. So ration it and do it. It just makes me laugh. Ration it and just break down that text into little chunks. 7, record it. Record your voice. Record that script, poem or sales script, and listen to it during the day. If you're moving around, rhythmic motion helps you to recall information. Listen to it. Number 8, and the last one is arouse. Stimulate your senses. Your environment gets linked to what you are learning at that time. So our learning then becomes anchored to the environment. So things like, have you ever smelt something that reminds you of a memory? And some of the smells that help you to remember are things like peppermint and rosemary oil. And because the olfactory sense is one of the strongest senses for recall, use a smell while you're studying that will anchor in that memory. So let's just do a quick summary of the 8 R's. Reading. Read using a visual pacer, your finger. Reflect. Get into character and feel the words. Writing. By writing them down, you are 40% more likely to remember. Role play. Rehearse your lines with somebody. Reform those words. Speak in a different tonality. Try Mickey Mouse. Ration. Put your words into bite-sized chunks. Record. Listen to your voice. aRouse. Use peppermint or rosemary essence. So here's the recap of the 9 memory principles. So primacy, we often remember the first word. Recency, or the last word we're told. Organised or chunked means things like all the words begin with B. Bed, breakfast, board, basket. And the 4th one is emotional. If you are emotional about something, you're more likely to remember it. If it's different or unique, it stands out, you're going to remember it. So for example, you wouldn't see a traffic light writing, would you? Right? So, or you wouldn't see a star singing in the voice of Mickey Mouse. Number 6, familiar. If your mum has the same name as somebody, you're more likely to remember the name. Number 7, visualize. Visualize those words. If you can visualize it, turn it into a picture. 8, connected. Using Jim Kwik's chain linking method. Batteries in the barrel. So you would make a story out of it and you chain that story together to help you remember. 9, associated. 1 equals sum. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in another video.